What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this female detective who went viral for all the wrong reasons. Apparently, this particular detective, her name is Mercado. She was seen in a rap video twerking on a pole, right? And twerking in this rap video, getting it made rain on. She's having it rain on her, right? And apparently she is a 7-year veteran of the force. And she's a detective, not just a regular officer. They're saying that she is a detective of the New York Police Department. Now, I want to say this because I'm seeing there are people defending her. There are people who are saying, you know what, she's allowed to do what she wants to do on her time off. But the thing is this, is that the state of New York, especially the city of New York, right, the NYPD, they've been dealing with women who have been caught up being dirty, getting caught up dealing with dope dealers, the wrong type of people, right? And there's been a few stories like that in New York. And I think that they're hypersensitive now. I don't think she's been suspended or fired or anything like that. Y'all know about the story about the rookie female police officer were dancing on another officer, right? Then you had the female officer again that was dealing with a dope dealer, tipping them off, right? Whenever they're getting close to him. And I think they're just hypersensitive about the women on the force who do things like this. Now, I do believe that as a public official, you are held to a different standard. It is what it is. There was a story about years ago about a female police officer that was in a rap video. I believe she might have gotten fired. I'm not quite sure. There's a different standard for you when you are a police officer, especially when you are a detective and you twerking, shaking your assets in some guy's rap video. I mean, yeah, that's going to cause some alarm. Like, who is solving crimes out here? We got an aspiring, Instagram model out here working cases. And I think maybe they feel like she's susceptible to getting caught up with the wrong type of men if she's out here doing this. So let's get into the story of what's going on here. A New York Police Department NYPD detective has found herself embroiled in controversy after a video of her twerking and pole dancing went viral on social media. Mercado, a veteran with 7 years of experience in the NYPD, featured in a music video published by World Star Hip Hop where she can be seen gyrating and shaking her body while wearing a thong and skimpy bra. As per official records, Miss Mercado joined the force in 2018 and is currently working as a $144,000 a year grade 3 detective assigned to the Bronx Special Victims. I was thinking to myself, is she undercover working the case and got caught working the case anyway? The controversial performance by the cop came in the Doing That video by Hempstead rapper Esquire, never heard of him, whose real name is Fabian Winfield. So she's in here twerking in this brother's video. You know that's going to have some people heated. Although Miss Mercado's name is not mentioned in the raunchy video, law enforcement officials confirmed to the New York Post that it was indeed her. In a video, as the video of Miss Mercado's performance went viral, social media users were divided, with a section saying she had a moral obligation to maintain NYPD's decorum, while others stated that what she did during her off-duty hours was no one's business. Well, actually it was, because when you are a detective, when you are a police officer, you want people to take you seriously. If you're out here shaking your assets on, twerking on the pole. It looked like she knows her way around it, by the way. You want respect. You want respect from your colleagues. You want respect from the people that you are investigating, right? Or the public, right? But what happens when you're seeing her lower herself to be just another IG thought? Your job, listen, it's just like if you are a male police officers who are out here trying to be rappers. You don't think people would, especially if they rapping about, being in the hood and toting weapons, right? They would get a whole hell of a lot of pushback, right? But with her, people are making excuses. It doesn't surprise me at all. It doesn't. And it looks to me like she probably was looking to leave the force anyway, but she liked the money she's being made. That she's making. Let's see. Whether on duty or not, she has an image to uphold. She obviously does not appreciate her position or line of work, said one user, while another added, so that's what New York police detective looks like in 2025, how times have changed. Absolutely. And not necessarily for the better. A third defender saying what she does in her off time is not anyone's business, not any of the business of the NYPD. People have second jobs. If that's what she does, so what? I don't know if this is a paid gig. Is this a paid gig? I don't know if this is a paid gig, right? I don't think she's getting paid by Esquire to be in that video. Why? I mean, if she is, then she really must need the money. She must really need the money, Maybe she has an expensive lifestyle. Who knows? It remains unclear if Miss Mercado would be penalized over her risque performance, but this is not the first time an NYPD cop has been caught moonlighting in a compromising position. In 2022, a rookie cop by the name of Vera was caught in a video giving a lap dance to a married officer during a police party that had turned a little too rowdy. After the video went viral, she transferred to the Transit Bureau. They didn't fire her. I mean, that's egregious if she's doing that. Listen, people want morality out of society. They don't want society to have any morality. I'm sorry. When you are a police officer, when you wear that badge, you have to have a certain type of image. It's no different if you don't listen. If you work in corporate America, there is no way that you could be in a music video twerking. If you work in corporate America, you know what happens if you work in corporate America and there's a video of her, of this particular female, not just her, but in general, a woman who works in corporate America, and she has a high position in corporate America, and then you see a struggle rapper's video where she's twerking on a pole, she would get fired very quickly because that's corporate America and they have certain standards. And people, once again, I'm indifferent. I don't really care. It is what it is. I mean, this is women in 2025. I mean, this is where we are. Let me tell y'all this. Randomly, when I've been on Instagram, I have come across pictures of female officers, right? You'll see a picture of them taking a selfie with their uniform on, right? And then you go to their Instagram page, nothing. You got pictures of themselves in the gym doing the poses. Y'all know those poses, doing the poses. They got bikini wear on. It looks like it's your typical fitness influencer. There's the only time you know that she's a police officer is if either you see it in her bio or you see a selfie of her in her uniform. But other than that, she's trying to be an Instagram model. That's officers of today, right? The majority of women nowadays are so desperate for attention. They would have good paying jobs and they will throw it away just to have an OnlyFans. How many women we've seen get fired from good jobs just to have an OnlyFans? Why need OnlyFans if you have a good job? It's because the attention from men means that much to them, and they're willing to throw it all away in order to get the attention of random men that they don't even know. So let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Let me know thoughts, like this video and share. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, and I'll see y'all on the next one. All right.